to my channel. As you can see, I have transformed myself into a goddess for Halloween. I thought that this would be a really fun option for anyone who is like me and doesn't want to be anything scary for Halloween. This was also a huge excuse for me to put highlighter pretty much all over my face, which is kind of what I secretly want to do every day. So that's why I did it, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So if you're interested in achieving a goddess look for Halloween, then just keep watching. The first thing that we're going to do, as usual, is go in with a primer. Today we're going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I'm going to put this anywhere that I tend to get oily. I'm also going to put it over anywhere that I see any blemishes so that they're easier to cover. Now going in with my True Match Lumi foundation in the color Natural Ivory, I'm just going to generously put this all over my face using a damp beauty blender. This foundation is going to be perfect for me to achieve that goddess glow that I'm really wanting. And as you can see, I'm putting a pretty generous amount on my face. So I'm doing this because I really want to build this into a very full coverage foundation because, I mean, last time I checked, goddesses don't normally have any kind of blemishes. Also, it's Halloween, so I don't normally put this much foundation on, but like I said, I'm trying to go for an extremely flawless canvas so that I can build upon it. So if you are trying to be a goddess for Halloween, definitely make sure you get enough foundation on your face. Now taking my Instant Age Rewind concealer in the color Fair, I'm going to create large triangles under my eyes. I'm also going to take this down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, as well as my forehead. To make sure that all my eyeshadow stays in place, I'm going to go in with my I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base by Essence. In order to start looking more like a goddess, I'm going to need to sculpt my cheekbones, and in order to do that, I'm going to go in with a matte bronzer by NYX, and this is in the color Medium. I'm even going to go in and sculpt up my nose because I want an extremely symmetrical look. And with light flicking motions, I'm going to just go ahead and start to blend that out. Now taking my Rimmel bronzer in Sunlight, I'm just going to take my Kabuki brush and I'm going to go over that contour, making sure that I stay above the line. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. HD powder. This is in the color Sheer, and I am just going to put a ton of product underneath my eyes and right below that contour that I created. This is just going to help my cheekbones really lift, and it's really honestly going to make me look like I have a completely different bone structure than I really do. So this is a very vital part in it, wanting that kind of goddess-esque bone structure. Now taking a little bit more of that bronzer, I am just going to take a small eyeshadow brush and I am just going to go ahead and carve out my nose a little bit more. Now taking a different clean brush, I'm just going to go over what I just did and I'm going to blend that out so it's not quite as harsh on my nose. And now I'm going to take that same e.l.f. powder and I'm going to bake the bridge of my nose. This is going to help my nose appear extremely straight, which is exactly what I want. I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk and I'm putting that all over my lids. This is going to act as kind of another primer, but it's also white, so it's going to make all of my eyeshadow pigments stand out. Now I'm going to be taking my NYX blush in Terracotta, and I'm actually going to be using this as an eyeshadow today. And I'm going to take this, and instead of putting it in my natural crease of my eye, I am just going to put it barely right above that crease to create the illusion of larger eyes. Now going in with my Revlon Color Stay Quad. This is the color Decadent, the quad is called that at least, and I'm going to be taking the darkest shade in that quad and I'm just going to start to create a cut crease, and I'm going to make this cut crease go pretty far out. Now taking a clean brush, I'm just going to go over that cut crease and blend it out a little bit. Now taking that light pink color in the palette by Wet n Wild called Walking on Eggshells, I'm just going to pat that all over my eyelid. And now taking the lightest shade in that same palette, I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm also going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Now taking a big fluffy brush by Real Techniques, I am just going to go ahead and get all of that translucent powder off of my face that's been baking. I'm going to go in with another NYX Jumbo eye pencil, but this one is in the color Iced Mocha, and I'm just going to go and run it along my lower lash line starting from the middle out. I'm then going to go in with a blending brush and I'm going to smoke out what I just did. Switching off between the eye pencil and the brush, I'm going to slowly start building out and starting to create a wing. I'm going to build off of the wing that I've already created, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Eye Studio gel, and it comes with a brush. This time I decided to use one of my own brushes. I don't really know which one is easier, but sometimes it's just trial and error. Don't be afraid to make mistakes when you're trying to make a wing. As you'll see in this video, I make lots of mistakes when I do wing eyeliner. I think it's one of the hardest things to do. So I usually use Q-tips, and then I just clean up anything that I mess up on. Now going back in with that chocolate brown color, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke out the wing that I just created. Now for the fun stuff, we are going to be going in with the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and I'm going to be going in with the Cardani Secure Hold Glue, which is amazing if you need a new glue. I really like it. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to coat it with my go-to L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara, and I'm going to give it a pretty generous coat. And then I'm using this really awesome tool that I got off of Amazon, and it really helps. It's literally made for putting on eyelashes, and I don't know where this thing has been all my life, but it will be linked down below. So those of you who are challenged in the department of falsies, I got your back. And last step, curling the lashes together with the falsies. Now I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows just to get all the hairs going in the right direction, and then I'm going to go in with my NYX Tame and Frame in the color Chocolate, and I'm going to fill in my brows. This is going to be a lot different than my normal everyday brow routine, but we're going for dramatic today. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to run that right along my eyebrows just to give it even more of a defined look. And then finally, I'm going to go in with my NYX Tinted Eyebrow Mascara in the color Chocolate. Now it's the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's time to go in and highlight. And the first highlighter that I'm going to use is by Makeup Revolution, and it's their Pro Illuminate. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, and I'm going to kind of just mix all 4 of those shades, and I'm going to pop that over my cheekbones. I'm also going to give myself a natural glow by bringing this all the way down over my collarbones and on my chest. For the final touch on my cheeks, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild color icon in the color Pearlescent Pink. And going back in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline. And then I'm just going to put the finishing touches on and make sure to put mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go in with my Essence lip liner, and this is in the color Satin Mauve. Now I'm going to put my XXL Shine Lip Gloss by Essence on, and this is in the color Glamour to Go. Going back in to my e.l.f. bronzer palette, I'm going to take that kind of mauve-y, more burnt pink color, and I'm going to lightly dust that all over my lips just to give it a gold appearance. I'm also going to go in with an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use that bronzer, and I'm going to pack it on any areas where I want intense pigment. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween. If you're interested in any of the products that I mentioned in my video, they are all going to be listed in my description box, so they're going to be easy to find. As always, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me when you guys leave comments. Please like my video if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe to my channel so you can stay in the loop. Thanks guys.